As a divorce lawyer, I hear about all kinds of things that come before the divorce, how people were feeling, what happened in the marriage, and what went wrong. A lot of times I will hear people say that they got nauseous when they would pull into their driveway, or the thought of going into their house was just so upsetting that it physically made them feel ill. If seeing your spouse, or coming home to your spouse, or being intimate with your spouse causes you to feel physically ill, it might be time to start considering what your other options are, such as divorce or separation, because no one deserves to live that way. A sign that your marriage may be in trouble is if you're bored and decide to open that marriage to other partners. Sure, it may work for a little while, maybe it adds some excitement or does something that's beneficial for both of you, but so often in the long run, I see that result in divorce. So if you're in a position where you're so bored that either you've opened your marriage, you're considering opening your marriage, you've cheated, or your spouse has cheated, it may be time to consider options such as divorce or legal separation. Good communication is important in any relationship, whether that's a marriage, an attorney-client relationship, or a parent-child relationship. It's always important that there's good communication. If you get to the point where you're yelling and not actually communicating, or avoiding communication and not talking about life or the real issues, then it may be time to consider getting a divorce. There are times where we might go short periods of time without communicating something to our spouse, but it shouldn't be a long period of time where you feel like you keep everything bottled inside, or that every conversation is a blow up and an argument. If you're in that position, give us a call. We're happy to help. So many people are torn on an issue about whether or not to stay married for the children. Sometimes it may be okay to stay married for the children as long as the home is a happy, healthy environment to raise them. But when your marriage starts impacting your children, they start acting out, they start withdrawing, or they're having other issues at home because of your adult problems, it's probably time to get a divorce. It also might be time to consider counseling or other options so that you can help your children adjust not only to what's happened in the past, but where you're going in the future. If you find yourself in this situation where your marriage is affecting your children, please give us a call so we can help you navigate such a difficult, challenging time. We know you love your children and you would always want to help them.